Hi everyone, this is Matt Rard here,
And Liz Rard.
and in this short video we're going to give you an easy website buying strategy that can set you up with passive income for life, because isn't that what we're all looking for? Either a way to quit your job maybe, or just a way to generate that lovely passive extra income. And of course in the past, one of the main ways a lot of us used to do this was through investing in real estate, and I guess what we're talking about today, you could think of it in a similar way. It is just like real estate, and of course we're talking about buying and selling websites because that's what Liz and I are all about. And what we're looking for is we're buying assets that grow in value and give you cash flow, because websites are very much real assets these days. They are going up in value, and as you'll hear us, and for those of you that have heard us talk, you've heard us say there is a boom going on, and you want to be in on it. I'm sure there's a number of you that wish they were in on the real estate boom. Well, if you missed that one, here's your chance again.
So today what we want to do is give you one of our strategies that we use to get into good asset websites, and that's what we call the cash flow buy. So this is what we're going to show you how to do. Get those cash flow assets that not only grow in over time but also pay you along the way. So let's have a look at how we do this. Let's have a look at how real estate used to work. Now, what you would normally do with real estate, you go out and you'd be looking for a house, and let's say typically in this market you would be buying a house, a real estate asset, for at least $400,000. So you're looking at $400,000 up front. Even the deposit for that is going to be a reasonable amount. Now in this current market, rents are about 5%. They're not high, so that means your cash flow is about $16.60 per month. Now the question that you need to ask about any investment that you make is, when are you going to actually pay it off? When are you going to own it? So we'll just have a question mark about that at the moment.
Probably put three
and
there.
The other thing you want to find out and work out is what you're going to sell it for. When are you going to cash out? When are you going to make your money at the end for your cash out? Now let's next have a look at websites. Here's my picture of a website. Again, very beautiful.
Awesome. It's looking better than the house. At least that.
It's got big pictures, this website.
Yeah.
Okay, so the website, let's do the same sort of scenario and look at what we would do with a website. So now what we're going to do is do an example for a website that you would get about the same cash flow for. So we're looking at a website that gives you cash flow of about $16.60 per month. Now in this current market, you would look at you would be able to buy a website like that for around $20,000, maybe $20,000 to $25,000. Now instantly you can see the difference in the amount you need to invest in this asset to get the same amount of cash flow, because the cash flow for that will be about the same.
So depending on your point of view, in our opinion, that's a lot lower risk, because we only need to come up with 20 grand to generate the same kind of cash flow. Remember, for us in the current market, cash flow is king. So we like cash flow.
Now here's the exciting part, because at 12 times earning $1,660 a month, this website is paid off in 1 year. So in 1 year's time you actually own that website.
So again, the cash flow king idea, what I need to point out to you here, for us, there is no debt here. Whereas look over on the left hand side of the screen, guys, $400,000 debt sitting there versus zero debt to get that $1,600 per month cash flow.
Now the other cool thing is, what we do, we always look for websites that are a bit run down, always looking for a renovation opportunity. So now we're going to show you in our upcoming events, we're going to show you exactly how we do this, but in one of our examples that we're going to show you, we actually doubled that income within 6 months. It was doubled. So that meant we actually paid off the website completely within about 6 or 7 months. So you imagine if you doubled the income and no debt, so you paid off in actually half the time, and you've then got an asset that's worth. Now the next thing is, what's it worth? What are you actually going to sell it for? And in this current market, which is rising, you can actually, you're buying now for about a year's worth of income, we're actually seeing sites now selling for 2 years worth of income, and in the not too distant future we can see that sites are going to be selling for 3 years income. So it's very similar to that real estate strategy of buy and hold. You can actually buy and hold websites, and you're going to be selling for 2 years income or perhaps 3 years income. And now there's actually websites in the bigger end of the market. We've seen websites that have sold for 60 times their income. So absolutely phenomenal results that are happening online right now. Now if you project this forward too, let's think about it. Now that you've bought one website, if you had paid that off within a year or less, you've got your $20,000 back. So what you can do is get another one, do it all again. So you imagine if you do that, even
That's
just if that's all you do, buy cash flow websites and just keep reinvesting that cash for the first couple of years, you're going to end up with a fantastic cash flow very, very quickly, and also a beautiful portfolio of website assets very, very quickly. Now just to finish this video, what we want to do is give you a bit of how-to, because you need to know where to start looking for these websites. How do you actually find them? And the biggest online marketplace for websites, you might already know this, is Flippa, and they make it very, very easy for you to find these cash flow buys. All you got to do is get onto flippa.com, click on buy websites, and over here you'll see in the left hand side, refine your search by the revenue. So if we want to find websites that are making over $1,000 a month, we just click on that, and there's your listings. There's all the websites that are making over $1,000 a month, and right there on that front page you can see here this first one starting at $1. The second one, eReaders, it's buy it now price. It's making almost $5,000, $4,800 a month, and you can buy that now for $50,000. Now we're not saying go and rush out and buy a website straight away.
Do not do that.
Do not do that. But of course there's due diligence, there's things that you need to research, and that's the sort of thing that we want to show you in our upcoming event, so that you can actually go out there and intelligently buy these assets and start building up this passive income.